Hello and welcome. This is Chrisanne. I'm coming at you from Elemental Energies with Chrisanne. Today we are going to make another tag mini book. I love making my tag mini books. I need to make a whole bunch of them. They are actually used for journaling. I am doing a show in September, so I need to have a bunch of stock. So this tag mini book is going to be all around the theme of bugs. I like doing bug things. So I have all these paired up. And these are going to be the bugs that we're using. So this is Entomology by Tim Holtz. And let me put these back over here. So we're going to be using this. This is from that set as well, this large one. These, I have just these sort of background words. I have a whole bunch of stencils. I do like to use my stencils. I have this one, and then I have a whole bunch of bug ones. So we're going to be using those. So let's get started with these bug ones. I do want to take this apart. I a lot of times have a hard time taking these apart. Let's see. Oh, I did it. Okay. So I have a whole bunch of stencils on this ring, but I only want the bug ones. So let me attempt to put these back together. Ooh, tricky. I'm not even able to do it right now. All right, let me just move these to the side. I use 5 tags when I make my tag books. So I have 5 of the really large manila tags. And we are going to decorate these to start with using the bugs. Now I have a whole bunch of my stencil brushes. Let me grab these out. Most of the time these are loaded with ink, but I think I'm going to add some more ink to these. So I have the large ones, and then I have my smaller ones. We're not going to use the smaller ones today. Just going to use the big ones. Now, let me get some inks. I don't think we're going to use that one. That's my brown. I put washi tape around it, and that signifies what color it is. So let me go through, and I'm just going to ink up my brushes. And I'm using Lavinia Stamps Elements ink pads. And this one is Sahara. I like to keep my brushes well inked. This one for my orange, I am using Tiki Torch, and that's Catherine Pooler. And you notice I swirl it in the ink pad generously, and then I sort of tap it off on the lid. I can come in and re-ink from the lid, so there's no sense of wasting that ink. We're going to do Merlot. Going to do, where's my green? Oh, here's my green. We're going to do Olive. My Mermaid. Paprika. And that was that brown one that I put away. You know what? I don't think we're going to use these. So we're going to put these away. I'm done with the ink for now. So we will put that away. And let's get started. This was one giant stencil, and I cut it down to make it considerably more manageable for me. And I might just follow some of this that I already have on here. And I like to load up of multiple colors. Sort of an ombre. There. We will be adding a lot more bug things to this. So I'm only going to be doing one stencil per tag. There. Done with that stencil. Let me put that over there. I will clean those later. This is why I like my brushes pre-loaded. It just makes things so much easier for me. And then let me come in with just a pop of yellow. And that will make that center pop. I'm going to use this one. I love color, and I love adding a lot of color to what it is that I am creating. There. And let's see how many. Oh, we have 2 left. Do we have 2 left or 1 left? Let's see. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4. Did we do that guy? Nope, but we did. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we did that one. All right, let's go to this stencil over here. We didn't do this guy. We'll do him. Now I could mask off this stencil. I could. I'm not. There. Okay, let's put all the stencils over there. We are done with those, but we are not done stenciling because I do want to come in and add some more stencils. Where did I put those? Oh, here it is. I love this. And I think I'm actually going to hold it this way and work my way down. Let me see what color. Let's go bold, and we'll do some of this red. And when I get around the bug, I'm gonna just sort of go around the bug. I'm not gonna stencil or attempt to stencil directly over the bug. There. So the bug kind of looks like I masked it off. It looks like he's popping out a little bit. Let's see, let's use orange. And of course I'm going to be picking up the color that's already on the stencil, but that's okay with me. And if I need to re-ink my brushes, I certainly can come in and do that. Yep, that looks good. Let's just do a little bit here at the bottom. There. Okay, so we've done red and orange so far. Let me move those over there so I don't reuse those. Purple, blue. You know what? Let's do a little bit of green on this one. I know it already is sort of green. I don't know if this one needs to be re-inked. No, that's pretty good. Definitely running out of ink, but that's okay for what I want. That works for me. Okay, so let me move the green over there. Ooh, a nice bright one. Let's do purple. Trying to match the stencil a little bit from where it was before. Yeah, that looks good. In my mind, it looks good. I hope in your mind it looks good too. Last but not least, we are going to do yellow. And when we do the yellow, we're going to be picking up all the other colors that are on this stencil, which I think is kind of fun. There. Just a little bit down here at the bottom, and then we're done with these stencils. Good. There's that one. Let me move that stencil. Let me move these brushes. For now, I think I'm done with them. That might change in 5 minutes, who knows? Okay, now I need to grab my other ink pad. Yep, here we go. And I want my VersaFine Clear Nocturne. That will be using in a little bit. Now, this is where I am going to stamp the bugs on this. So every one of these, let me match up which bugs I'm going to be doing. Let's start with this one. And I want the bugs to look like they're walking across the piece. If you like bugs, this will be the mini journal for you. So all of these are mini journals. All of my journals that I create are functional journals. They are meant to be written in and used. And I hope they do get used. I have a cloth right here. I'm just going to wipe this off with. This looks like a cicada. That kind of looks like a cicada to me. I don't know. There. Now I'm also going to be coming in with that big giant word stamp after I'm done all the bug stamps. All right, let's see which one is going to match with this one. I want to do this one with the ladybug one. So let me do that first. All right. Actually, let me do the ladybug like this. So I have a ladybug and a bee that are going to be going on this. I don't think I'm going to add any color into these. I think I'm just going to leave them black and white because I have color in the other stuff. Let's see. I'm going to have the bee go right across him. Okay, so there's that one. For this one, let's do these guys. Let's have them walk with him. I think he's going to walk with them too. I don't need my bone folder here. Let's move that. So it's kind of forming lines. I wanted some sort of geometric looking things. And in this one, let's do the moths. Okay, it's a big moth. Let's see, where should we put this one? Let's go up here. Okay, let's clean this one off. Last but not least, we have these, I don't know, what are these? Like flying ants or something? I don't know. Flying things. There. I am not paying attention to even number, odd number. No. Okay. I am good with the bug stamping. So let me collect these bugs. I have my big stamp book over here. Now, I want to do the words. And I want to do some words up here too. And I'm not doing the stamp off with this because I like the full strength, but now I'm going to stamp off. Oh, I don't want that on the back. There. So I have full strength and then I have stamping off. There's that. I'm going to keep putting that down as needed. Okay. Let's do some full strength ones here. And then, you know what, let's do the whole rest of it stamped off. There. Yeah, that's kind of pretty. Well, let me add more here. There. Okay. Now, for this one, I want right here to be nice and strong, which will be this. And then let's, oh, let me fully ink it. Although there's probably enough ink on it, but for conversation's sake, let's do it this way. There. Put that there. I left a nice space here, so I can stamp that right there. Oh, darn. I'll fix that later. It's not that bad. Okay, so nice and strong there. And then let's stamp off for everything else. There. Could use a little bit right there. I don't like it when people take the stamp off the thing, but there. Just stamping around the bug. I'm going to leave that one just like that. My hands are filthy. Let me wipe this stamp off. I come back in after my video and clean them considerably better. Okay, there's that for now. Now I want to come in. Let me move this. Oh, let me put the lid on my ink. That will help. I want to come in with a bunch of my things here, my labels, and I have the labels that I made right here. So I'm going to come in with all of that and my brown ink. So I think what I'm going to do is ink the entire thing, edges of the entire tag with my brown ink. And then I also have some label stickers. But the other sticker that I have, let me grab this. I was thinking of doing this, which, I can get it. It would kind of spotlight different bugs. So I was thinking I could do 2 of these per, let me come off, come on. 2 of these per tag. Kind of spotlight the bugs. There, isn't that neat? So let me go through and do that to each one, and then we'll come through and we'll add all the other little labels and fun things. I want to ink each one first. So maybe I'll just come through and do that on all of them. And I want to do this before I do that spotlight sticker, just in case some of the ink is under the sticker. It will look really cool, I think. And I want to offset those spotlight stickers. I don't want one on top of each other. Let me re-ink this. So I'm going to come through and I'm going to do lines. If you haven't seen my other tag mini journal before videos, what I do is I come through and I add lines on the back of each one of the tags. So it is a functional mini journal. And I'm contemplating selling these at my show for $20 a piece. I love feedback on that. Love feedback. Let me know what you think. Too little, too much. I am going to be selling some large journals at this event, which are going to be considerably more money. My big journals. I'm going to be speaking at this event. And one of the things I'm going to be talking about is journaling with my Oracle deck that I'm having published. So I will be combining those two things into my talk. So it's about an hour-long talk that I do. Clearly I can talk. So that's never a problem. Let's see, I think I want to spotlight this one. And I'm always the first speaker of the day, which I love. You know what? I said I didn't want them on top of each other, but you know what? This one's going to end up being that way. Just kind of move it to the side a little bit. I think that looks really cool. Okay. Of course, my fingers are filthy. But luckily, it's not getting caught under the sticker. I bought these stickers a long time ago on Temu. You can probably find them on Amazon. I remember I had done a video about it, and somebody had contacted me asking me about them. And they were, you know, I'd done a haul video, and they were completely sold out. They sold out so quickly. And of course, none of the former links work anymore on Temu. My suggestion is to go to Amazon. When I do these little mini journals, I try and keep them as flat as possible so people can actually journal in them. And nothing is too, do I need to trim that? Yes, I do. Nothing is too bulky that it can't be journaled on. Just give this a quick trim. It's hard to see it. I can't even see it. I can only feel it. There. Okay. Still looks good. All right, so there's that one. I think this is the last one. Yeah, last one. There. Oh, what is this flipping? There's like an edge that's coming off. There we go. There. How cool is that? All right, let's get rid of this. I'm going to keep this clear thing because I might use it to make a shaker card or something like that. I'll just keep it on the roll for right now. Put that away. Okay, now I have a whole bunch of these type of stickers. Oh, I have another one. Did it drop? Yes, it dropped. I have these. Let's just use everything. Just gonna kind of load them all up. Is that upside down? Yes, that's upside down. All right. That is good for that one. I put the other one behind. I did. All right. I like playing with stickers. So this works for me. Nope, not going on that one. It will go there. Oh, it's crooked. It's probably still crooked, but that's how it is now. I should start at the beginning of the roll and not the middle of the roll. Okay, that's good for that one. This one, let's see. I think I might, oh, maybe I don't need to add glue there. I was going to add a dot of glue, but I don't think I need to. Actually, let's put that sticker there in case that little side comes up again. There. Hard to see which direction they go. Looks like I have most of the stickers here. I need to add something here. There. Okay, now let's move these out of the way. Put those over there in their bucket. They're going to stay. And then this one I was using from every place. Okay. Now, let's start doing some of these. Let me fix my hair. My hair's coming out. Hold on. Let me put my hair back up in my clip. There. Okay, now it's out of my way. It was all falling out. So I want to use a bunch of these, and I think what I'm going to do is just come through and do some brown distress ink on the edge. Whether I use these or not in the books, I typically put brown distress ink on them anyways. I'm not worried about that. Now, I do like to add charms to my books. I don't think I have any bug charms handy. I will look. That's typically at the end. These videos go a little bit longer than some of my other videos. I should have given you the heads up in the beginning. But you can see from the beginning how long my videos are anyways. I love making these tag mini books. I'm hoping to have 10 or 12 made for my show. So I'm doing a metaphysical fair in Portland, Maine, September. I will have the exact information. It's at the Fireside Inn and Suites in Portland. I forget the exact date, but I will have that. I'll probably put it in the description, actually. There is a small fee to get into the show, but what she does is she does raffles all day, and you don't have to pay to enter the raffle thing. Once you your admission to get in gets you in. You just put your name on a piece of paper, get to put in the fishbowl. That's what she's done in the past. I'm assuming that's still what she's going to do. And all of us vendors donate. So you're winning good stuff. Because everybody wants nice things on the donation table. Because, you know, you get to put your business card with it and all that fun stuff. Okay, let me stop there for now. And then let's have more here. Let's start adding a whole bunch of these. I like different, is this glue going to give me trouble? I like different dimensions. And this just gives another added dimension. These are the Tim Holtz ones. So 5. That's good. Now, let me peek at these. These are the ones that I made. Oh, let me see. These are kind of big. These I make using Old Book Page, and a lot of them are doubled. And sometimes they need the layers glued again. But I will go through and check that later too. There. There's that one. I'm feeling like that's pretty done. I know that's a little crooked, but hey, it's handmade. That's what I tell people. You can tell that it's handmade. Let's see. There. So that's 3. 1, 2, 3 of the Tim Holtz ones. Four. Five. Okay. That is good in my mind. This is another one of those doubled ones. So let me check, see if it needs to be re-glued. Typically I see it after I've glued it down. No, it seems pretty good actually. Where do I want to cover that? Yeah, I'll cover that. Okay, let's put that one there. And then let's do 5 of Timmy Tims. Two. Oops, 3. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll do 1 down here. 5. They're a little busy. I like busy. Do that one there. Just make sure this is all glued. I think it is, because that's a double layer 1, 2. there. I'm going to need more of these inked. We'll use this one on this one. Oops. Actually, let's do that right there. It's kind of neat right there. This one, it's a little big, but that's okay. So I've been watching people on YouTube. I love to watch other artists on YouTube with their really large, involved projects. And I sit there and go, oh my goodness, how do you get all that done in one video? I just don't know. 1, 2, 3. This will be 4. And oh, they do such beautiful things. It's such an inspiration. I do this, which, I mean, to some might be a big project. I don't know. I love doing these. I can tell you I'm going to be doing more because I love doing them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's my 5. And I need to ink up those 4 more. We'll use that one. Get that out of the way. Move those. So I might be doing some little bit larger, more involved projects. I don't know, we'll see. But I do have some jewelry coming up that I'd like to do. I just did some pressed flowers. I would like to do some jewelry with my pressed flowers because I need to make some jewelry for my fair. So I'll probably do some of that. I just pressed some pansies and things like that. I am going to be doing... I'm going to be doing some lilacs soon, too. I don't know if I'm going to do a video on pressing the lilacs. I just did a pressed flower video. I don't think you need to see like 50 million different flowers on pressing them. Unless you want to, let me know. I will. It's not a big deal. I mean, I enjoy doing it. But the pansies make really pretty jewelry. So look for that in future videos. So I record my videos ahead of time. And I can sit down for 2 days and record 8 videos in 2 days. Or some weeks, I just sit and record a video every single day for 2 weeks. I like to do videos, and I like to post a video every single day. Okay, I like that. I like how that came out. This pin has seen better decades, but I'm going to put it in the glue anyways. Now, the next thing I want to do, I have these this splatter stamp. Grab a block. I'm going to use this one, and then let's do some of the splatters around. And what I'm wondering, this isn't the most inked up ink pad. Let me test it. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm going to use this. It's not actually as dark as I'd like. Oh, let it come out my other ink pad. Let's do truffle. When I'm doing inking, I like the ink to be seen. Oh yeah, that's good. Now let me come back over. It's not going to be exactly over these, but Cassie Rose is in here. She keeps making little puppy noises every once in a while. Let's do a little bit of right up here. There. I'm not going to do any over that. Yeah. I'm liking that. Actually, that's pretty inked up, pretty spotted up. Yeah, I like all that. I'm a more is more person. I think I got it. Let's do a little bit there. There. Okay. I know. I go a little crazy with the spots. Last one. Now you notice I keep turning this because I don't want the spots all looking like they're going in the same direction. There. I am good with that. Okay. Let's put that away. I mean, I'm feeling really good with this. Now my only decision is, which do I want as the cover? This one. There. Okay. That is my book. Now I have these rings that I got at Dollar Tree that I always have a heck of a time with. Oh my gosh. This is what having hand problems is. Just keep trying them. Oh, there we go. That one's easier. Oh, come on. All right. We will probably not be able to do... Actually, I wanted to do all the fibers. I like to tie fibers and everything on these too. Let me see. Yeah, I cannot get these apart. My son is not home. He's out with his... Oh, yay, I got one. He's out with his girlfriend. I would have him help me. Okay, there's that part. And now, let me grab my fibers. Let's do this one. We'll do this one. We'll do this one. I have a purple somewhere. I don't have it here. But I'll do these for now. There for now. And then I just like to tie a few fibers here at the top. Looks so pretty. You know, it adds visual interest. I need bright, colorful things on my table to attract people's attention. Now, I also sell crystals and other people's tarot and oracle decks, including my own. So, I mean, those things are bright and colorful, and my jewelry is bright and colorful too. But this is something that's even more bright and colorful as well. And I like all of these. Let's see. I need you on the other side of this. There, I'll play with that later. And then I like to take, let me see if I can safely get this. I like to take a charm and add that. I have some bugs here. These are mostly like butterflies and dragonflies and stuff. That one's kind of pretty. Okay, we're going to go with this one. And my bulb pen. Let's see, I have a blue. That might bring in that blue color. Sort of. Is that going to fit there? No. Fit there. Yeah. Okay. I'm feeling like that's it, other than the lines on the back. Now, the lines on the back, I'm only going to do one. I have these stencils, and normally I do it before I put them together. I'm not going to do it right now because I will take it apart and redo it. But I do this stencil, and I got it on Amazon. I got mine in a set of, it was a set of 2, and I don't think it comes in a set of 2 anymore. I think it's only 1. So check it out. It's a wide rule and a college rule, but this is what I use, and I just use a gel pen, and I go through and I do all that. I have a whole bunch of these that I need to add all the lines to, so I'm just going to sit down and do all of that all together one day. But let's do a little flip through of my tag mini journal. I'm happy with this. I hope this gives you guys some inspiration. I have done all different types of tag mini journals, adding all different types of color and embellishments and ephemera and themes. Was that all 5? Yep, that was all 5. So cool. Thanks so much for tuning in. Check out my website, elementalenерgieswithchrisanne.com. I have a bunch of stuff for sale there. If you want to get a private reading with me, check that out, because on my website is all the information you need to get a private reading, psychic reading with me. I do readings in the Akashic Records, which is your soul's history and your soul's past lives. I'm also a medium. I speak to those on the other side. I do animal communication, and I also do past, present, and future. All of it. I do all of it in one reading. You don't need to pick one. Other psychics you do, not me. It's all, because it all comes through, like, all at once. All of it. So anyways, I have that there. My deck is available for pre-order. I sell other people's decks on my website. I have crystals. I have jewelry. I have my art. And I have free classes as well. I have a free guided meditation and I have free printables. So check all of that out on my website. Please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. It would really, really, really help me out. Thank you. Pass it on. And in the meantime, take care and be free.